These are some Dinar Guru updates from Adam Montana, Pimpy, Bruce, Frank26, Delta, and MarkZ. Okay, Adam Montana. I'm sure a lot of gossip and speculation surrounding the elections will be affecting the dinar world. If Trump is going to stay in the White House, Iraq certainly has a good reason to count on support from the U.S. and their revalue increase of their currency. If Trump will not be staying in the Oval Office, he could make one of his last plays a major push to help Iraq in any way they want. No matter what, President Trump still has an influence on foreign affairs, policy, and support for Iraq until at least January 19th, 2021, and we know he won't be doing anything to hinder Iraq in an RV. That may be why we aren't seeing any actual news about Iraq's currency as it directly relates to the U.S. presidential election. Because no matter how this goes, they still have the support of the US, and regardless of how things turn out, we have a few months where they are in a great position with global support and they can flip that switch with no substantial resistance from one of the most influential and powerful nations in the world, the USA. With all that said, my suggestion is simple: hang tight, wait for the official RV announcement. Go RV. Okay, from Pimpy, here in the United States, there's a restriction on currencies, Iraqi dinar. You used to be able to go into Chase Bank and other banks to buy, but they stopped selling for now. Once whatever this is that happens, obviously they'll remove the restrictions and allow the banks to do the exchange. When I talked to my bank manager, which I'm at Wells Fargo, and I asked him to do what I do if this happens, he said it's real simple. Bring the currency into me. He said, obviously, if you have millions of dollars, we're not going to give you millions of dollars to walk out with a shopping cart. It doesn't work that way. We have a set appointment so they can order that money. I said, okay. He said, if you're just depositing into your bank account, bring in the money. We validate that it's real. I'll tell you what the exchange rate is and how much money is going into your bank. If you agree, we charge you like 1% or a 1.5% fee. He said, it's just that simple. I said, wow, okay. Okay, Bruce via Wiser Now. Our timing appears it's going to be contingent upon the announcement of the election results. I've heard that once the votes are tallied, and I'm going to hope this is referring to the Electoral College votes, okay, delegate votes. Once those are tallied 24 hours later, we should be notified and start going into the banks. Probably the more likely scenario would be notifications Thursday and start on Thursday. If this intel holds out to be true, I have every reason to believe could very well be true. I know that Iraq, who has already had a rate, it's an international rate on the Forex. It's supposed to get a new rate. I believe it's going to be on Wednesday, but could be Thursday. I don't know what the new rate will be, but it all sounds good. I'm excited about where we are and what is happening. Thursday is in play, and no one knows I'm talking to. I'm sorry, and no one that I'm talking to is going beyond Thursday. Frank26, we are in position that Iraq is very clearly visible on an international level. How in the world can you be on an international level and not have lifted the value of your currency? Okay, Delta, the central bank governor, I'm telling you, finally we have the right man. He's down to earth. He's trying his best. Remember, he told us we need to reform the banks and we need to make the currency stronger. Remember, too, that the article came out 2 weeks ago and said the white paper was actually done by the help of the U.S. to help Iraq go international.